Tay, and I'm back today with some Vlogmas shenanigans. It is day one of Vlogmas. I am so excited. But first, if you are new here, please remember to like and subscribe. We would love to have you in our family. Join us for all of our Christmas shenanigans. And if you are new here, hi, welcome back. I have missed you. For today, the first day of Vlogmas, I am going to start by reintroducing myself because I have a lot more followers than I had last Vlogmas, so a lot of you don't know that much about me. So I'm going to reintroduce myself. I'm going to then share my holiday playlist with you guys, and we're going to do a small DIY, and then I will see where we are at after that. But to begin with the introduction, my name is Taylor. I'm the Tiny Tay of Tiny Tay Shenanigans. I have had this YouTube channel for about 2 years now. So this is only my second Vlogmas, but I'm going to be doing this Vlogmas a little different than I did last year. For those of you that were around last year, you know that I did weekly segments. So I started recording on Sunday and I ended on Sunday, and I posted those all in one vlog because I lived on campus, I didn't have a car, I didn't do much, and I just wasn't really like, I didn't have a lot of opportunity to do Christmas things because I lived in a dorm, and it just wasn't like ideal. The situation was not ideal, but that situation has now changed, so we are going hardcore Vlogmas. I will be posting a vlog every single day. I will try to have all of my vlogs posted before 5 p.m. every day because I want you guys to be able to see and follow along and watch and do fun things with me. So let's get into the introduction. Like I said, my name is Taylor. I just have a few questions here. My age is 20 years old. I am from Wisconsin, and I have recently moved to Minnesota. I really do like it here a lot, but that snow really does get me. I am a nursing major. I start in the spring, so I'm really excited about that, and hopes to be a traveling nurse. So hopefully, if you guys are interested, I'll be posting some nurse videos, a nursing student videos, because I know that is something that a lot of people like to see. So the next question is my favorite part about where I live. I would say my favorite part about where I live is being so close to the Twin Cities. It really is beautiful. There's so many things there, like, oh, it's so filled with just wonder, honestly. When I first moved here, I didn't have a car, so I didn't get to like go there very often because the only way that we could get there was by bus, and it's a very long, like, it's not far away, but just the bus cycle of it is very long. So I think I only went like once, and that was to go to the state fair with my friends when college first started. And then since it snows fairly early here, it just wasn't a risk that I wanted to take on in the snow. So yes, that's my favorite part, being super close to the Twin Cities. The next question is my zodiac sign. I am a Taurus Sun, Leo Rising, and Aquarius Moon, for anyone who's super into astrology. I am very interested in astrology. I love learning about it and reading about it, and I do believe in it, so to speak, but I really don't have a lot of time to like engulf myself into like chart readings and those kind of things. So I really do like and am interested in astrology kind of at a face value right now. My biggest fears, well, it would have been not getting into the nursing program, but I got in, and spiders. You could probably rob me with a spider, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like them. Like a few days ago, I was moving my dish rack, and a fat boy came out of the dish rack, and I was like, I contemplated, like, should I burn my apartment down? But luckily, I just sprayed it with some bug spray. Whew. I really don't like killing spiders either because I do know how good they are for the environment. I know that they eat the other things. I really do understand the cycle, but that one had to go. I have 2 spiders living in my bathroom right now that I'm letting live there rent-free, but the second they get too big, oh, them bad boys are gonna have to pay rent. I cannot. I'm trying to be an adult and not kill spiders, but woo! Okay, anyway. My favorite family vacation. My favorite family vacation would have to be my senior year of high school when my family went to Disney. I really loved having that time with them, and my mom is a really big Disney fan, and my dad was kind of just like there for the food, so it was really nice because he got to eat his stuff, my mom and I got to shop, and we got to go on all the rides, and it was just super fun. I absolutely loved it. That was my favorite family vacation. We also did the Coca-Cola experience, and we got to take pictures with the huge Coca-Cola polar bear, and like that was just really awesome for me. So that would be my favorite family vacation. But we have had a ton of family vacations. One time in Indiana, my dad left the car lights on and our car died and we got to jump from a stranger, and we've had tons of family vacations that I really love, but Disney was probably my favorite. My biggest accomplishment, well, I would say my biggest accomplishment is competing twice at Disney, one for D2 Summit and one for UDA UCA cheerleading nationals as a D1 college cheerleader. I'll insert some pictures of those here. That was probably my biggest accomplishment before getting into the nursing program, and now that I got into the nursing program, that's probably my biggest to date life accomplishments. But both of those were super huge moments in my life, because that's basically every cheerleader's dream. My favorite book is probably The Lovely Bones. That's an oldie but a goodie. I could reread it a million times. My least favorite thing about myself is that I'm clumsy. I am so clumsy, and it's honestly costly. Like one time I was at the hospital and I got this really expensive machine to take home, and on the way out I tripped over a curb and like freaking flung the machine, and my ankle freaking rolled, and like I spilled on every single piece of white clothing I own. I'm surprised that this does not have a spill on it yet. Like I'm just very clumsy, and I've spilled on spilled in my car, I've spilled on purses, I've spilled on white rugs. I'm very clumsy, and that annoys me. The next thing is one quarantine habit I have picked up. A quarantine habit I've picked up is decorating. I really didn't have a lot of time to decorate before quarantine, and now I love decorating. Well, I've always loved it, but now I get to actually do it. Quarantine habit I've picked up is plants. I'm a plant mom of 8, I think. Now, I did lose a few babies, sadly, and some of them got infested with like bugs, so I had to let them go because we don't do the bugs. And I live in an apartment, so like once a bug is in here, it's in here. But yeah, I picked up quite a few plants. I had 2 when I moved in here, and like I said, now I have almost 8. And the last thing about myself is that I am an only child. Let's get into my Christmas playlist now. So I basically did this last night, and I just added a bunch of songs off the top of my head. I didn't go into like any research on, I'm sure there's other Christmas songs that I like that I just didn't add onto this. So I will be adding onto this as December goes, and maybe in like 2 weeks we'll do an updated Christmas playlist. But as for right now, I have created the playlist on Apple Music. I will put this in the description for anyone who wants to listen along with me this Vlogmas. But we're gonna quickly go through these. If not, we'll be here all day. So let's start with Last Christmas by Ariana Grande, Winter Things, December, True Love, With This Christmas, Not Just on Christmas, and Santa Baby featuring Liz Gillies, all by Ariana. And then we have Carrie Underwood's newest Christmas album, so 2020. She does have another one from like a long time ago. This one is Sweet Baby Jesus, Little Drummer Boy, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and Silent Night. And then I could not forget about my girl Casey Musgraves. So we got Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Making a List, Let It Snow, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and Not So Silent Night. Hers is kind of like a show. So if you're listening to those ones, it kind of makes sense to listen to the whole album, but those are just my favorites. And then we got Michael Bublé, the Christmas God himself, and we got It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Jingle Bells, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Holly Jolly Christmas, Santa Baby, Christmas, Silent Night, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Then we have some Mariah with I'll Be Home, or All I Want for You is Christmas, All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then we got another Ariana Grande song, Santa Tell Me, and then we got Kelly Clarkson, Underneath the Tree, and then we got Justin Bieber, Mistletoe, Baby It's Cold Outside by Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, Louis Armstrong. And then we have Christmas is by Dolly Parton featuring Miley Cyrus. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Sam Smith, who I'm obsessed with. And then we have Holiday by Lil Nas X, Make It Feel Like Christmas by Gwen Stefani, 8 Days of Christmas by Destiny's Child, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Kelly Clarkson, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow by Jessica Simpson. And then we have Justin Bieber's Mistletoe, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Silent Night. It's 41 songs so far, and I'm going to come back to this when I add a bunch of songs, and I bet it's probably going to be like 55 or like 60 or something crazy like that. But so far, this is what we have. These are some tunes that I'll be playing throughout my Vlogmas, and that I want you guys to listen to because these are some of my favorite Christmas songs, so I want you guys to be in the Christmas spirit with me, because I really do like these. And like I said, I'm gonna add more to it. And if you have Apple Music, I'll be dropping the playlist link below, so you can be directly connected to my Apple Music and see all my other playlists on there, and just jam out with me. So now we're going to do a small DIY. I saw a TikTok about this. I'm going to try and find the TikTok. I really hope I can, but you guys know how that goes. Basically where you hot glue little trees onto your wreath and put a bow on it, and it's super cute. And I wanted to do that because I have my own door this year, and I can actually put stuff on my door because in the dorms, all different types of rules, but I don't have to abide by those now, so I'm making a wreath, and I will tell you guys the supplies we need, and how much it cost, and then we're gonna do it. Hi guys, I decided to do a voiceover because my space heater was on and I didn't realize how loud it was until after I was watching the footage. At this part of the clip, I show you the things that we will need, which is a wreath and some small trees from the Dollar Tree or wherever you choose to get them from. Literally every place has them right now. You will also need a hot glue gun. You will need a pair of scissors if you want to cut the bases off your trees. After I cut the base off the other trees, I realized that I was going to leave the bases on the trees that I actually used. So you don't have to cut them off. I didn't, but you can. And a bow or lights or something else to give your wreath just a little bit more razzle-dazzle. So at this point, I realized that I only had one of the dark green trees, so I quick ran to Dollar Tree and found these two lighter blue trees, which actually worked out better because my other small trees were blue too. I hot glued these $5 or $3 lights from Target onto my wreath. Along with the trees, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do the bow. It honestly was not passing vibe check, and I realized that I really did like it, just with the trees and the lights, so I decided to leave it that way. Although I know it's hot, I'm always just never prepared for it being this hot on my face. And there we have it, our DIY finished Christmas wreath. We then did some nighttime stretching and went to bed. That is the end of Vlogmas Day 1. I hope you all enjoyed.